All right, maybe. What do you mean? Ugh.
Well, the dinner date has begun, and they're all happy about it.
All right, maybe. Maybe. Maybe that's the play. I think I got it. For now. Hopefully we don't kill everything here. But the streets are telling me this is how it should look. Streets are telling me we should be in a good spot. Streets tell me we should be fine. We'll find out. Let's see how it goes. Oh yeah, the camera was pixely for the intro, but hopefully the frames are smoothed out now is my hope. I'm looking at stream health and everything looks great now. Maybe. Maybe. Hopefully that's the case. Hopefully you guys are, it's smooth as butter. I'm trying the vertical streams on YouTube tonight because word on the street is that as a creator, it should be better for me. So we're going to see that. We're going to gauge that and see how that works out. And if it does, great. And if it doesn't, then, well, we figured out that it's not for me. But I hope everybody's having a good evening. Let's do a little bit of some around the world action shenanigans while we're waiting on folks to hop in here. Check out a few wild zones before we go hop into some Charmander action. See what we can make happen. I think we should be in. I'm feeling extraordinarily lucky tonight. I'm going to be honest. I'm feeling lucky, whether that is the shinies, whether it is the, whether it's the shinies, whether it is the stream. Let's see, like, what we can make happen tonight, right? We'll make something happen. We'll make something happen. Yo! Lip Bars, watch this shiny luck I'm about to say with the 10 gifties, my guy. Thank you so much. Incredible. If y'all caught one of those gift subs, you better say thank you or you're banned. I appreciate that, my guy. Thank you so much. If you got a gift sub over on Twitch, you better say thank you or you are banned. B-A-N-N-E-D. Thank you very, very much, homie. Taking advantage of that 35% off. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm making sure everything looks good on the YouTube side. I believe it does. I could be wrong. Maybe. I'm trying to take some volume off my CPU here to see if I can get the YouTube stream cooking fine. That vertical encoder is chugging. So if anybody's watching on YouTube and it doesn't look right, please tell me, because it looks choppy as shit on my end. Aha, there it is. Okay. Maybe? Maybe that'll just solve the problem. Maybe that will solve the problem, he asks himself. It says... Twirling my hand, it says stream is healthy, but I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Yeah, I don't believe it. Let's try and just see how it goes. You know? Chief, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate you. All right. It looks fine again on YouTube. I just got to be mindful because I'm using my CPU and my GPU. Both at the same time. Let me disable these previews to try to save on some bandwidth. And we're going to close down anything unnecessary. We're going to try it. I hope it's better. Consider turning down video settings. Well, I would. But let's drop that then real quick. Maybe let's take that back down. What the hell? Huh. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Maybe. All right, hold on. All right, going back live on YouTube now. Let's see. Am I live? Am I back on YouTube yet? Maybe. Boy. They were not kidding. All right. Let me refresh this. Wowzers. This is... All right, stream is healthy. Choppy again. Change my OBS bitrate. That's what I'm doing. Trying to figure it out, chat. It's not how I felt like spending my evening. Which is funny because my internet should be able to support this. Well, let's crank it then. Let's just crank it between both of them then. Fuck it. All right, let's send it. Full send. Any better? Any better? Twitch stream is fine. Twitch stream health is great. Why is this happening? Hold on. We're working on it. Technical difficulties. Hope everybody else is having a good day. Let's go to Reddit. All right. But that doesn't do the vertical canvas though. All right, let's try this. Nope. All right. Let's try that real quick. Maybe. I'm looking at the preview. Looking at the preview. Not getting any data. Streaming is fun. Streaming is fun. Everybody should do it. Streaming is fun and everybody should do it. Excellent connection. Okay. Still feels choppy. I wish I had more health than what it was just giving me. Why do you suck? Not working. Not working. Maybe then. Maybe now. All right. Still feel like it's choppy. Maybe better. A little bit better on YouTube, maybe? Not really. Better. Better. It's better. Let's do... Let's gas this. Hold on, maybe. I'm gonna hear Badoo's cry in my sleep now. You know what? I'm trying to work on something. I wish I had just a little bit more to go on YouTube right now. All right, because that's still, Twitch is still at 6K. Maybe if I vertical canvas. If I do change out that encoder midstream. Yay, what's up, Verbal? Yeah, YouTube is not going well right now. I am trying my darndest to figure out what's going on. And it's somewhere with the settings. There we go. Now it's not receiving enough video. Okay, so let's go back to HEVC. Let's try that. See if we can get back up to by changing the encoders there. You can see frames. Let me guess my upload more. I've got super internet for a reason. I've got super internet for a reason. Work with me here. Vertical canvas. Hold on. Let's try that. We're trying. Let me try AV1. Let's restart stream. All right, bring it back. Bring it back. So main canvas has 6K, vertical has 6K. I've got 15,000 bit rate right now. So why isn't the vertical working then? What are you huffing and puffing about? All right, go back to the vertical. Go back to the vertical. All right. Hold on, Twitch. I'll be back. Maybe. Is it better? Is it better? Did I fix it? Someone tell me. I want to say so. I want to say so. Maybe. It looks better. YouTube looks better. YouTube looks better, definitely. What about Twitch? I'm seeing some encoding overloading messages, but I believe I'm live. Twitch or YouTube viewers, how are we doing? I believe I'm back, but I could be wrong. Let me know. YouTube looks good. Give me a thumbs up over on Twitch. We're looking good. I'm gonna start moving around. Oh. I got a shiny somewhere. It's gonna be really unfortunate if nobody can see that. It's gonna be really unfortunate if nobody can see that. Is it that Badoo over there? No. Is it that Binacle? No. Who was it? It's not that Badoo. Was it this Patrat up here? No. Who's shiny? Is it this Patrat over here? Who's shiny? What? I'm so lost. Is it the Binacle? Is it this Binacle right? Who's? Who is shiny? Twitch seems to be choppy. Twitch is choppy now. All right. Hold on. All right. Hold on. Oh, it's this Magikarp right here. Hey, buddy. Hold still. You hold still. Look at us go. Okay. All right. Twitch is choppy now. What can we do to fix that? What can we do to fix that? It says it's unstable. Why? Why? All right. Twitch, talk to me. Any better? If I'm dancing around? Because it looks like it should be fine on my end. Twitch looks fine on my end? All right. Maybe one day I'll have a stream. Maybe one day I'll have a stream. All right. Let's hope that is fixed. My God. All right. So anyways, for those of us over on Twitch, I caught this guy, this gal. Caught this gal. Yeah. Do all the technical difficulties we just had. There she is. Got another one. I don't actually think I have... Actually, you know what? I might have enough to do this. To get this to level 20 for the Gyarados for the Dex. Yes, sir! There we go. All right. Let's do that, then. All right. Tell your friends. We're live, apparently. 40 minutes into stream, I figured out how to do this, I guess. Hooray! We got a Gyarados. Look at me go. This was a true labor of love, chat. And I want to thank all of you for your patience. And if I can get some roll call that folks are here, I do owe you guys a few packs for Lit Bars gifting out 10 subs earlier during stream. Back when I thought I had a stream, but I didn't. Seepa girl. Seepa girl. All right. I'm learning more and more every time that I stream, even 10 plus years in with these plugins. What do you need to sniff my trash? Do you need to sniff my trash? Do you need to? You say hi to the people? You say you say hi. You say hi, chat. Hi, chat. Ah. Hi. Can I make sure that we look good? Look at that. Yeah, we're on the right one. Come here. Up. Up. Say hi, chat. Hi. Ah. Hi, chat. I think we're right. I think we're on the good one, too, on the other one. Yeah. Come up. Yeah, up. Up. Say hi. 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 Ah, there we go. Good girl. All right. Let me turn off my previews here. I wonder if I can get that on a Stream Deck button. Disabling my previews. Boy, howdy. We got here, though. We sure got here. It is going. All right. Nope, no Spinnerax. Probably killed everybody's notifications enough that they're like, all right, we'll come back in a bit, if anything. Remember when I said I was feeling lucky tonight? I take that back. That is off the table. That is absolutely off the table now. Let me pull this over here. Yeah, okay, this looks fine on my end. Okay. All right. We just ride now. Let me repost real quick that 40 minutes of technical difficulties later, I'm alive. Thank you, Dan. She is great. Except for when she keeps sniffing into my trash can. You don't gotta be sniffing in all that. All right. So we'll try that. We'll try that. All right. Oh, I'm thirsty. Jesus. Complain enough about all my technical challenges and difficulties. Ugh. All right. What's that looking behind me? Ampharos. No. Okay. Do we have any? Not hearing it. Not hearing it. Okay. I think survey says that means that we're good. If we don't hear the run-up encounter over there, I think that means we're okay. I could be wrong. Oh, they're both big. You're both big, aren't you? Well, I guess now I don't even need to bother going through the wild areas now that we're 50-plus encounters in. We're 50-plus minutes in. Let's just go to Zone 20 now. Let's just start the night now. Nightfall's over. Like I said, I do owe packs because we did hit the Twitch sub goal twice over. So we got 2 packs and a 3rd pack for Magikarp. We got 3 packs to open. My goodness. Okay. I believe. Let me get my camera up here. Blah, 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 blah. I believe you should be able to see that. I believe you should. Let me... hold on. You can't see that. Well, why is that? Is it because... Well, why is that now? Now I'm... Okay. Just had to yell at it, I guess. There we go. All right. There we go. All right. Let's try this now. We vertical today. After an hour, I said, let's try it. I said, let's try it, right? I said, let's try it and see what happens. And 50 minutes of technical difficulties later, we're here. All right. Psychic Energy. Snubble. I think I see something in the back there. Apom. Ghastly. Nimble. Mamoswine. Sacred Charm. Linoon. Reverse Grimsley's Move. The Nimble Illustration Rare. And then a Genesect. We don't care about the Genesect. We care about the Nimble Illustration Rare. I love it. I love it. Just got home from my husband's side of Thanksgiving. Well, I hope all the preparation and things went well. I know when we were talking the other day about all the different prep work you had to get in for things, that it was going to be a little much. So I hope that that all went well and that it was a good time. And if it wasn't, I hope you're ready to relax as much as you can, right? Basic Energy, Apom, Vibrava, Sandile, Swinub, Dawn, Seviper, Granbull, Reverse Ludicolo, Reverse Cresselia. Ooh, with the Mega Heracross EX. Love all of the what's the word I'm looking for here? The textures on this. I love the gold that they put on all the Heracross cards. Or all the Heracross cards, all the Mega cards too. Oh, all right. So there was 2 packs for Lit Bars gift subs earlier today, and now we got 1 pack for the shiny Magikarp we got during our technical issues. Let's go on ahead and get here. We are doing a pack for every shiny and a pack for every time the member and sub goal is met. Palmo, Charcadets, Absol, Swinub, Eternatus, Dizzying Valley, Alchemy, Sableye, Reverse Jigglypuff, Reverse Flygon. Oh, that's Hollow Flygon. Did I get out of... Oh, the Sableye was rare. Okay. I saw some stuff on the Flygon that made me feel like it was textured. Hollow Flygon. Woohoo! Take some hollow rares. Why not? Last family holiday, one kiddo. Today's had 3. Look at that. Time flies when you're reproducing, right? Something like that. That's what they tell me. All right. Let us carry on my wayward son. Let me actually double check these. Yes, that's excellent. That's excellent. Okay. We got here eventually. Maybe. Maybe. Okay. Do we get the second Alpha Charmander tonight to make up for the copious amounts of technical difficulties? I only saw 1. Oh, there's another Lucario over there. Okay, there it is. There we go. We got everything we needed for our Thanksgiving today. We got the Costco chicken. We got some mashed potatoes. I'm going to make some macaroni and cheese. I got some green beans that I'm going to end up... what am I doing? What am I doing? Hello? Am I on something? Got some green beans I'm going to cook up. We got a big old pumpkin pie. Boys' first Thanksgiving. Whose house we go to. That's why you just have them. That's why you just have it at your house. That's all you got to do. Double Jergalgy. What up, Tim? We're trying to be vertical tonight, brother. It has been an hour of technical difficulties over here. I have been live. I've been trying to go live consistently for about 45 minutes now. And I'm trying vertical out on YouTube tonight because the word on the street is that it's good for eyes on stream, which I'm certainly okay with getting more of. But, I need to get my technical difficulties right. And ultimately, if it's not something that's good for stream, as we're slowly finding out, that we won't do it any further. But I did spend quite a bit of time trying to get this set up together, so that way it was a seamless experience regardless, right? We got the counters, we got the goal, we got the chat. I got alerts that come up. Everything should be good. Hudson, earlier when you caught the shiny carp and it crashed out. You know, example A of my stream crashing out. But it's okay. It's okay because we got there. And frankly, that's what matters. That's what matters. Bread I made had basil, oregano, garlic was delicious. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. If it works better, we might do the larger chat. I figured like the vertical one might be easier, but you don't really get to see too much information with the horizontal chat at the bottom of my camera. I thought that might be easier for like space, but maybe I put the formal chat box somewhere. I don't know. I move everything up and then try to keep the chat box underneath it. I know from a viewership perspective, people prefer the horizontal. They are rolling out, so I could do a vertical and a horizontal stream. So one of the things that they're working on is having a vertical and a horizontal layout, so that way I just go live once, but depending on how you view the stream, you get a different feed, which they're not rolling out to everybody just yet. Would obviously love for that to happen, right? I think that'd be ideal, because the alternative is I have two separate streams. One as a horizontal and one as a vertical, which I used to do way probably like last year. And I since stopped trying to do vertical. But word on the street is that it does better for like bringing in, you know, again, eyes on the stream, eyes on the content, right? So figured I'd try it out. I know I've done a poll on my channel on YouTube that said, what do you guys prefer to say? 99% out of like well over 1,000 people, I believe, said that they prefer horizontal streams. And I do too. I do too. But like it again, if at the end of the stream, if I look at numbers on YouTube and it's like my stream did not get gassed up by anyways, if I do that the next 2 or 3 streams and no change, we can write it off for a bit. I will not try it again until further. As a mobile viewer, I also prefer horizontal. I think everybody does, but I think like I said, from my perspective as a creator, getting the eyes on it is important. But if I'm only getting pushed to like 5, like an extra 5 viewers, right? Yeah, it gets pushed onto the shorts feed. So as you're scrolling through your shorts, if you consume YouTube shorts, like my stream will come up through that feed right now. Right now, my viewership looking at it, I don't know if it'll push me. I've heard rumors that if I multi-stream, it doesn't push, but if I did a standalone stream, it might. I don't know. But if I multi-stream a few times and this doesn't happen, it is what it is, right? It is what it is at the end of the day. So, try it out. A little trial and error, you know. Little trial and error never hurt nobody. And ultimately, at the end of the day, you know, I want to do what's best for the viewing audience. So, I don't know of a better way to outline a horizontal stream versus a live stream. Like, if I put it in the title, or like if a thumbnail somehow shows you that I'm a vertical. I don't know. Did really well for Light Glory recently between verticals and ZA. He got a huge boost, and that's the rumor is that like I said, YouTube like naturally tries to push. YouTube naturally tries to push vertical streamers. Gets more eyes on shorts, more people like spend time on shorts, blah blah blah. They want to, you know, their goal is to keep people on the platform. So if by watching shorts you get involved in a live stream, well, now you're probably likely going to spend more time than you were already. So that's just my thoughts on it. My thoughts on the background stuff. But I don't give a shit about all the background stuff right now because I was trying to figure out how to get the damn computer to work with me. Feeling like the oldest man on earth right now. What do you mean? The computer. You can stream 2 places at once? Mind-boggling how stupid I feel when I can't get something like to work as long as I've been doing this. Mind-boggling. But ultimately, it is what it is. I like having both the platforms open, obviously. I know that YouTube has actually been pushing out Twitch as far as my numbers go. But I'll always do my best to stream to both unless one becomes, you know, pretty dormant. But we'll see. Maybe now, maybe tomorrow's will be better, maybe Fridays will be better, you know, when I don't have when I don't have such bad technical issues like during the stream, right? Because I don't think YouTube wants to push out a live stream that's hiccuping everywhere. So we'll try our best, and if at first we don't succeed, try again, right? Helps push out to your own subs too. I found someone I follow. I went live because I see it on Shorts. There you go. And it's so funny because like I know that I want to go live on this because it gets pushed to Shorts. I personally, as a consumer of content, I do not use the Shorts feed on YouTube. I will do... Alright, I just wanted to check in on that Tyranitar really quickly. It looked a little... Same spot twice. You know, I just like to give it a little once-over. Little how's your dad? But I do not use YouTube Shorts. My YouTube Shorts algorithm is so barbaric. It only pushes me, like, Markiplier highlights. Which, fine, I like Markiplier, but, like... I've used it so little, it has no idea what content to send me. And I think that's hysterical. Oh, I really need Kleenex, but I don't want to leave my chair. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Said the super chats and the gifty bars and they're on verticals. Yeah. Maybe one day. Maybe one day they'll get there. Anyone ever call you CBAD, most handsome PokeTuber on this side of the Mississippi? Hey, listen. What's going on, Dragon Tamer? How you doing? I might actually need to step off for a second to grab a tissue, though. I spent way too much time out in my yard the other day. That's not a shiny puppy. Inhaled a bunch of dirt and dust and dander. And now I'm just going through it. But my yard looks great just in time for winter. We started to get snow today. Thank God I did that on Monday. Like, I cannot stress how good I feel that got done on that day. No, okay. Again, the shading. I just wanted to give it a little once over. There's an Alpha Charmander. Just wanted to give it a little once over, right? The old pinch and tickle. Be like, hey, Flareon, what's going on? Hey, I'm happy I could stream. I'm happy I can literally stream now. Ugh. Oh, Q, I'm sorry. Oh, poor guy. I get it. It's a tough time. It is. It is. I don't know. Just like speaking candidly. So, we have an older cat. She's 15. She's 15, and I don't know what my and like her and my son don't hang out too much, right? Like whenever she's out in the living room, she usually hangs out in our room, right? She does not like hanging out with everybody. Not the golden retriever, not the toddler that runs around. She likes her peace and quiet, and she'll come out in the evenings. But when that day comes, I don't know how my son will, like really react, or like, be or anything, right? Hey, what's up, Susanna? What's up, Luz? Carl, you dapper young man. Happy Thanksgiving, brother. Hope you're doing well. How's the shiny luck doing? Well, now that I'm live and now that it appears to be working as God intended, we did start off the stream with this guy. Oh no, that's my starter. We did start off the stream with this gal right here. Shiny Gyarados caught a Magikarp in Zone 2 while I was suffering insane technical difficulties. And managed to pull this, which is great. Needed it for the decks. Other than that, of course, anybody who is new here, we do have Razzle, one of our 2 Alpha Shiny Charmander. And we also do have Noodle, our Shiny Alpha Dratini. Everybody say hi to Noodle. You may say hi to Noodle or Razzle. I will not discriminate on who you say hi to, but you should say hi to one of them. You should. And while you say hi to them, oh, there's a new update for Legends ZA that's available. And I forgot that the new competitive season started up. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go blow my nose. All right. Let's try this again. Now that I'm back. Y hunting for 2, keeping 1 a baby Mander, building an X and a Y. Yep, I'm going to go for 2, 1 for X, 1 for Y. My intent is to catch 1 of every shiny Mega Pokemon. Alpha Shiny Mega Pokemon, excuse me. So I would like 2 Alpha Shiny Charmander, 1 for X and 1 for Y. I would like the collection. I would like to do that. The only other Alpha Megas that I have, I believe, is just Pyroar. No, I've also got Phalanx. Well, I've got the project tracker for this. I've got exclamation point Dex for this one. I've got Pyroar, Phalanx, Lucario. I also have the Lucario. That's right. I forgot I had that one for a moment. That Glaceon's been there twice. If it's there a 3rd time, I'm going to go pull up on it. Just because. I have a suspicious feeling. Nope, okay. Just there twice. There's a Charmander. Shit, someone saw me. Stop. Stop, go away. Would I come back for the DLC Megas? What do you mean, would I come back? Like, would I come back and hunt for new Megas in the DLC as an Alpha? If that's the question, then yes, absolutely I would. But if I misunderstood the question, please let me know. Weedletree? No such luck. Let's check the Venipede then. Finish the shiny collection with the new Megas. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, this is not a project I planned on finishing anytime soon. We got the first Charmander very, very swiftly within about 400 or so encounters. So we're coming up on that one. I'm at 362 regular Charmanders seen. I saw my first one, I think, around 314. Around there. Yeah, I don't even know. Yeah, 472 is when I got the shiny Alpha Charmander. So we will see. Am I going to do the 2 Alpha Pikachus? I will need 2 Alpha Pikachus for 2 Mega Raichu. That is correct. That's the game plan. 2 Charmander. Take a shot. $24 Alpha's seen too. I feel like I did not get that high up on the on the first phase, or the first go around either. Gudra, Heracross, double hippo, take a shot. Maybe about 9:30 or so, we'll take a break, hop on the rank ladder for a minute. I'll break out the old meta growth strategy and just show you guys how it's done. Because I think now you can use Diancie. I want to say I saw somebody say Zygarde, but I don't 100% know on that one. I'll look at the rules before I get on there. I know you get the Chestnutite for this one. And then I know you can use, like, maybe it was one of, I know the Diancie was on there. Maybe something else. Don't forget to drop a like, that's facts. I don't know offhand, David. I always try to get to, Alpha Totodile. I always try to get to rank A. Regardless. So we'll find out together. Fine, I'll drop a like. Thank you. Thanks. Oh, now my back's hurting. Sitting like a shrimp. Let me sit up straight a little bit. Double Jigalgi. Aggron. I have seen a remarkably low amount of Tepig tonight, which hopefully means more Charmanders. Ideally, in a perfect world, that means many, many more Charmanders. I feel like we've been on a good run with the Charmanders tonight, I'll be honest, though. They're not every spawn, but, like, we've had a double. We've had a few single spawns pop in. So I think it's going well. Sylveon, Dragonite, double hippo. Boop. All good. We're in like we're closing in on 400 for the regular Charmanders. Ooh, dance, dance, dance. Scuttle, scuttle around. Reading the Season 3 notes, Diancie and Zygarde are allowed. Oh, yeah, no, it's a Mega Metagross Field Day. Heavy Slam, Ice Punch, Thunder Punch, Earthquake. You could probably even get away with, like... you could probably even get away with, like, Home Claws or something. I don't know if it gets set up in this game, but, like... You could absolutely get away with that. Are you kidding me? You can maybe go, like, Iron Head over Heavy Slam if you really wanted to. Because I don't know what... No, okay, okay. I just wanted to... Ow. Go away, Dragalge. No one likes you. The new season is up. Yes, new season is up. Season 3 started today. I want to say it went live probably about 7 p.m. or so. I could be wrong, but I believe it's live. No. There goes my rating. There you go. I do need him as Shiny Alpha 2, don't get me wrong. I do. I just really hope that it was. I just really wanted that Gengar to be it then. Right then, right there. Because if my only shiny tonight is going to be that of which I incur during technical difficulties, I'm going to scream a little bit. Only a little bit, though. Tyranitar, Go-Go. This is what I get for complimenting the Charmanders. I said, look at how pretty and wonderful all of you are just showing up like this. And now, here we are. I should have had more conservative word choices there. Okay. Call them stinky. These Charmander, every one of them are stinky. Incredibly stinky. Let's find out. Well, there's a Tepig. There's a regular pig. And then... Nope. I tried calling him stinky. It didn't seem to work. Well, there's a Charmander. Okay, hold on. Maybe it did work. Maybe it did work. Who's running after me? Super stinky. Charmander are all super stinky Pokemon. Mega stinky. Charmander are mega stinky Pokemon. Let's find out. Let's try it. Well, there's a Tepig. Totodile. Nope. No Charmander. All right, it's just got to take a minute to set in. I had a ferret whose nickname was Cheese because he was smelly. Ferrets are adorable. I had a friend that used to have 2 ferrets. I think they are cute. V smelly, though. V smelly. Tipicario? No. His actual name is Kisame? Ooh. Got him from a weeb, I see. Or there's a cool story about how that ferret fought off a shark. He was neglected. Oh, how can you neglect a ferret? They're adorable. Q, you know much more about this than me, so I'm going to ask you. Realistically, could somebody own a capybara? And if you have no idea, like, how to answer that more than I do, then let me know. But I'm genuinely curious. Could someone own a capybara? Does it make sense, or are they not suited for any sort of home environment? What up, Sasquatch? I was the weeb. I had Itachi and Kisame. Ah, okay. Itachi and Kisame. There we go. Fair. I respect it. I do. My dog's name is Riza, after Riza Hawkeye in Full Metal Alchemist. Here we go. Originally, and I think about this every so often. And by every so often, it's probably like every 6 months or so. Originally, when we were looking for a when we were adopting a dog, purchasing a dog, we got it from a breeder. We were in line for a we had second choice of the litter, essentially. The first male from the litter and the first female of the litter were both taken. Or both claimed, rather, during the pre-order process. And so I was like, okay, that's fine. We'll take the second, we'll take the after the first male and the first female, we'll choose the next male after that. There was only one, eight or nine pups. There was only one male in the entire litter. So they were like, all right, you can go through and have next choice overall. We can hold on to your deposit until the next one comes around. And we're like, no, let's go, let's go check it out. And that's what we got. This little moose over here. Cabbies really prefer pooping in water stores. Need a good sized swimming area for that matter, and can weigh more. Oh yeah, no. I appreciate that feedback, Jack. I don't know. I just see some people have them on TikTok, and I'm like, hey, I love cappies. What do you mean? What do you mean? Razy, you want to come say hi to people? You want to come say hi? You want to come say hi, Snoozy Dog? Oh, big stretch. You want to come say hi? You want up? You hop up? They can see you. They can see your nose. They see your nose. You want to come up? Up? Oh, hi. Say hi, chat. Hi, chat. Ah. Ah. Sweet girl. Sweet girl. Anyways, to finish the point of the story, we have Riza Hawkeye from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. So the point of the story that my wife pointed out that I forgot to tell the story, the point of the story is that were we going to get the first or a male dog, it would have been named Yuno after in Black Clover, Yuno Grimbariel. But we have Riza Hawkeye instead, so I am also a weeb in that sense. Anyways, legality will depend on your state. They're very social, so you need multiple. They're expensive to feed. Need water. Use water to be happy. All right, look at that. My wife can sleep happily at night knowing that I, in good conscience, could not go forward with that. However, if I became fantastically wealthy, let me tell you what I would have. A capybara ranch. My snake, is he Dan? Ooh, love it, love it, love it, love it. Rewatching Black Clover with a friend, so good. The manga's moved on to a quarterly session now, so you get 3 chapters every 3 months. And frankly, I love it. Like, all the fights are great. They're checking off all the boxes. Oh, so good. So good. Dragalge, if it's a snake, it would have bit me. Totodile over there. Okay. Machamp Gallade, Hippodonald, Aggron. Oh, now Gallade's gonna come get me. They're all just gonna come get me now. It's fine. It's fine. We'll be there. Hadarochi, Marutachi, and Kisame, they died in the order they did in the show. So I decided to name my next snake after the technically immortal character. I love that. That's ingenious. That's obvious that you've mastered it. You've beaten it. You have beaten the game at that point. Tepig over there. Tepig over there. I love that. Hey, what's up, Woodland? How are you? There's a Charmander. There's night falling over the city. Nothing over there. About to lose a Radical Red run. Oh, no. One of these days, I'll try Rad Red. I think I tried Rad Red. I don't even know. I've tried Rad Red once, and it was probably around the time my son was born. So it has been some time since I've actually attempted it. But Nuzlocking for me is a drug. Like, when I start getting into it, it's tough. Like, it is wild. I'd love to, but one of these days, I think I said it the other day on stream. I think once the overall hype of ZA, starts to kind of settle down for me, I'll look to kind of diversify up the stream schedule a little bit with some Nuzlocks and whatnot. Because I think that's important, you know. Variety is the spice of life, all that good stuff. Hey, what's up, Hermit? How you doing, bud? Legendaries in the wild now if I do the randomizer? Ooh, Shady P beat in Deathless Red Red. Very nice. I've only done one ROM hack, Nuzlocke, and I did not beat it. And it was a Drayano hack. And I did it for like 2-ish years. It became a very, very staple of my life, quite honestly. And I lost because I was not aware of a type change to a Pokemon in the game. Garlic is the spice of my life, for anybody who's curious. Hidon has an 8-foot enclosure in my living room, gets to live his best life there, hopefully for another 30-plus years still. Absolutely. I'm here for it. No, none of that. New subscriber, didn't know you streamed? Yes, sir. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome on in. I appreciate you tuning in. New videos starting to go out. I saw some of the shorts are starting to pop right now. It is, we are officially in CBAD season, ladies and gentlemen. When the recipe says 2 cloves of garlic, that's actually facts. That's actually how I cook. No vampire will be able to come within 30 feet of me. Yup. Amen. Amen. Nothing over there. Randomized harder leaf green run right now, and it's super fun. PB is Victory Road. There you go. Red Red isn't quite as brutal as Drayano. Really? Interesting. I feel like Rad Red's a little... and maybe it's just because I watch people play, like, insane self-imposed rule sets. Shady Penguin. But I always view Rad Red as harder than a Drayano run. But that said, I have played Rad Red. It's been years. And I don't even know if at the time I played the most recent patch. I think I had a... like somebody sent me a ROM, like their copy of a ROM, and that was what I used. So I don't even know if that was, it would have been like, what, like 2.0? Something like that. I didn't, what version are they on right now? Last I ever knew, I want to say 4.0 was like one of the biggest ones. Maybe it was 3.0. I don't remember. I'd have to go back and look. I think it was like, what was the big ad at the time? I want to say it was like Ultra Beasts were a new thing. If that sounds like a major update. Oh, wow. Hold on. Is this short popping that much? Hold on. Oh, that's not bad. Okay. I got a reel going crazy right now, chat. I got a reel going crazy. Shorts aren't doing too bad. .1 adds the Scarlet Violet DLC and the Legendaries enabled. Okay, yeah. Whenever, I want to say Ultra Beasts were like the newest bit. Nah, that's more pink than anything. Opened my fridge earlier and found a snake. Luckily it was a giant stuffed one and not my real snake. Yeah, I couldn't imagine actually finding like a real snake in my fridge. I would scream. I am a large man. I am confident. I am intimidating. But I would scream. I would yelp should I see an actual snake. Dog is up here. Oh, perfect. Thank you for the heads up. Did my scheduled text message reminder go through, by the way? I guess I could just look and check on my phone and see if it got sent out. It did. Huh. Technology's so cool. When it works, he says, as the internet decides to hate him when he tries to multi-stream in a specific way. And now I'm gonna stop doing shit. Oh no, rest in peace, Rad Red Run. Yeah, I've got a, I'd have to figure out how to set it up on like a vertical format for like content and repurposing and all that good stuff. But I do have a pretty nice branded layout for Nuzlocke that I'd like to do and take more advantage of. It was a part of the big rebrand that I had done. When did I get the black and gold done? It was earlier this year, right? I want to say something like that. I don't remember when I got the black. Was the black and gold this year? Or was that last year? Huh. I don't even know. I don't even remember. What's that? Someone asked a lot of questions when they found a hedgehog in my freezer, like a legitimate hedgehog in the freezer. Did you feed the hedgehog to the snake? Is that why, or was it the stuff? Was it a stuffed hedgehog? See, now I'm asking questions. So now, by telling me somebody asked questions, I am now inquisitive. Now I'm the one that wants to find out. Chamberlain Metacham, Tepig, Hippodonald, Garbodor. It was a real one? Oh my god, was she okay? I showed you my cake, please respond. Hello. Oh, I thought my wife was sending me nudes on while I was on stream. That is a very beautiful cake, though. It was a legitimate cake, chat. I was her retirement home when she retired from our programs crew at work. Very nice. That's wonderful. I always loved animals growing up. I mean, not like I don't, you know, not like I dislike animals, but I always really, like, enjoyed the idea of, like, working with some sort of animals as a young kid. I liked the idea of, like, marine biology until I learned more about the ocean and that shit's terrifying. Like most other kids want to be a marine biologist. There we go. Yep. I was like, ooh, pretty fish. And then I got older and started to learn about, like, we don't know about half the ocean and what goes on there. Let me turn my ringer down here while the... let me turn the ringer down on that one. I don't think I grabbed the counter. Yeah, and then once I learned, you know... Once I learned that we don't explore the ocean and we don't know about the ocean and there's a reason for it. Yeah. What's the goal here, by the way? What am I looking for? So I have a project going on right now where I am trying to catch one of every Mega Pokemon, or a Pokemon that can Mega Evolve, as a Shiny Alpha Pokemon. So the Shiny odds being 1 in 1,000, Alpha odds being somewhere around 5%-ish, 5%-ish or so, makes it for a rather challenging hunt. And right out the gate, I was like, what do I want to go for first? And one of my colleagues in streaming, my best friend, Iron Boffin, really likes Charmander. And I was like, oh, you know what? He'll probably want to go after a Shiny Alpha Charmander at some point, right? I should get both of mine before he gets to do one of his. So I did get one of them. Can I run away, please? Dragalgy, can you, like, take a hike? Oh, now who? It's Crafty over here. Okay. So I do have, for anybody who's new and tuning in, I do already have one. This is Razzle, our first Shiny Alpha Charmander, which is now obviously Mega Charizard X. And I am hunting for the second one. What's up, Off-Censored? Trying out the vertical. Yeah, the long story short is people tell me it's good for eyes on my content, so I'm going to try it. And after a few times, if it's really not gassing anything, then we'll go back to horizontal and call it a day. But I figured I'd be foolish not to at least try and see, because if it is something that is a big benefit these days, then I'll figure out how to do a vertical and a horizontal at the same time, and we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But gonna try it out. Am I gonna name the second Zard Dazzle? Yes, I am. Razzle and Dazzle. 4-year degree, 14 years experience, and leadership, make less than 40K a year. I don't necessarily recommend becoming a zookeeper. Oh, got to do it out of the love for the game at that point. I actually proposed to my wife with a real penguin. Oh my god, I proposed to my wife in my boxers? Question mark? Absolutely love my job. Exactly. Got to do it for the love of the game at that point. Go away, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. Giant hippo. When Hippowdon has the teeth out, it really makes me feel like it's more like a walrus at that point. They look very tuscular. I know that's how a hippo's teeth should look, but I get big walrus vibes from it at that point. Semi for Lucario. I wanted to be in my boxers, but they said some of the rather after tour group not liking it. That's fair. That's fair and valid. H Meister, what's going on? Sorry, I missed that. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Good evening to you. I was originally planning on proposing in New York. We were going to be in New York for our anniversary. And for our dating anniversary. And I ended up proposing on earlier than that. Because it was like whatever we were trying to discuss. Pretty much it was going to be the anniversary present, was going to be the engagement. Like on our anniversary, we got engaged. That was my bit. And we were talking about like she had a gift for me. Did she want to bring it? Like, well, I had one. What do we want to do? And it was very spur of the moment. So what I did was I put on a like a fireplace on the TV because we were living in an apartment at the time. So I put I sat her. We had a 2-bedroom apartment. One bedroom was our bedroom. The other bedroom was a dual stream setup because my wife used to stream. And so I sat her in the office, was like, don't come out until I tell you to. So I went to, I think it was in my car. I think I had to run out to my car to go grab the ring. Ran out of my car. No, maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't go out to my car. Maybe I already had it in. I don't recall. Either way, I put a like a fireplace up on the TV, like a 24/7 fireplace stream on YouTube up on the TV. I got some like lights from the Christmas tree or from somewhere, and put them on. I just kind of made it like a little bit more, mood lighting. I put on a romantic song and I brought her out in the living room and I proposed to her. And I don't remember what I said. I don't think she remembers bits and pieces of it. But it was, it was, like I said, spur of the moment. And here we are. However many years later we've been engaged. What? If we got married in 2020? 2020. 21? No, we got married in 2020. Got married in 2020. Makes it easy to remember the year, apparently. So we got engaged in 19. So we've been engaged 6 years. We just celebrated our dating anniversary the other day by going out on a lunch date because that's what we can do as parents. Sounds like you guys are great for each other and it was wholesome. Honey, you hear that? It was great for it. We're great for each other. Look at that. Verdict might still be out on that, but I appreciate the feedback. She had gotten hurt a couple days before and was in a knee brace. She wasn't really feeling our surprise photo session at the park and had to pivot. Fair enough. Fair enough. Coupled it with a VIP experience at a Fall Out Boy concert. I figured if she said no, I could at least forget it at the show. There you go. Hey, she said no, someone else was going to see Fall Out Boy that night. Oh, I heard Squirtle. Squirtle is blue as the Dickens. You are not shiny. It's crafty. There we go. I must be sick, though. I would have loved to have seen Fall Out Boy live back in the day. I mean, I guess I'm sure they still make music. Like, I don't know to what extent. That Squirtle's there again. I'm going to let it slide. But if I get a Squirtle over there in that spawner a third time, I'm raising a little bit of an eyebrow. I'm not going to lie to you. 30 times slightly obsessed with them. That's me and Avenged Sevenfold. I've seen them 14 times. All right, not a Squirtle over there. We're good. Amsol Phalanx. There's a Charmander. Husband had 0 stealth. He hates the cold, never goes for walks. It's December, and man has to go for a walk up the hill. Oh my god, that's amazing. That's hysterical. Before we were out the door. I love the way you said that, too. That's so funny. Skarmory, Gallade, Tepig Hippo. Big trash. Then it's battle finally coming to my area. There you go. He'll actually be in Michigan in the spring at one of my favorite breweries. And I'm like trying to talk because it's on a Monday. So, which means I could work that Monday, but then go to the concert that night. But it's across the state. And I don't want to go to a brewery and be across the state. So I don't know. Man also grabbed a Bluetooth speaker. He ran back in to get it. Oh, 1,000%. 1,000%. Oh, on a Saturday? Fire. Yeah, no, that's a great one. My wife and I managed to catch him live 2021. He toured with what was it, Boy Hero and CG5, I want to say. Boy Hero I was playing, if anybody was lurking right at the beginning of the stream, I was playing Boy Hero at the beginning of the stream. He's got some banger tunes. Wasn't the biggest CG5 fan. That's okay. That music's just not for me. I'm not the target audience for that music. It's fine. But Boy Hero is banging. I feel like there was somebody else on that lineup. Who was it? Who was it? Who was it? Who was it? Had to cancel the rest of the tour from the day before I was supposed to see him. Yeah, you probably right after the Michigan show. I feel like I saw something like that. So I apologize. Somebody in Michigan got them sick. Yeah, Boy Hero CG5. I feel like there was one other person there. I don't know. What does phase number 7 mean? Okay, so in a hunt right now, so my target is shiny alpha Charmander. During the course of going for hunting in this specific area in zone 20, I will naturally encounter other shinies. When you catch something in shiny hunting, when you go for something that is not your target, or when something appears that is not your target in that area, that is a phase of your hunt over. You have completed a phase. So I am currently on phase 7. I have been through 6 phases. I have encountered 6 other shiny Pokemon while going for this second shiny alpha Charmander. None of which overly remarkable, if I'm not mistaken. I might be mistaken, but I keep... yeah. 2 Dragalge, 2 Lucario, a Garbodor, and a Hippowdon are my phases that I have gotten. So we are currently on phase 7 for this Charmander. If I do get another shiny in this area before shiny alpha Charmander, we will then be on to phase 8. I like what they did with Carbink. I like that the rock looks very like dark now. But I still raise an eyebrow at it because I always think it's going to be shiny. Concerts where they cross the line. Oh, yeah. No, absolutely. And I'll be honest, I remember saying to my wife at the show, so we had tickets to the show, right? And I was feeling particularly old and cantankerous that day, and this is now 4 years ago. And I was like, we were going to go see Nate. We were going to go see Nate Wants to Battle. My wife's seen him live once. I have not seen him live. So we were going to go see him. And I had said, like, we can skip the openers. Like, I've like, if you want to go to the openers, like, by all means, please do. Please do. But we'll go, but I have no, like, I'm there to see Nate at the end of the day. Like, there's a few bars around town. I would have grabbed a few beers, then gone to the show. We ended up getting there, went to go see the whole show. It was maybe like $15, $18 a head for the tickets. Very glad that we did, because Boy Hero was amazing, and he was the very, very first opener of that show. And I was blown away by it. I met him at the show. He was running his own merch booth. He's, small independent artist, like, doing his own thing. And I went over and told him, I was like, listen, man, I got to be honest with you. Like, I was going to miss out on openers, and you killed it. So I'm happy that I did that. Like I said, I feel like there's something else. I feel like there's one other. Who? Maybe it was just Boy Hero. Yo! Yo. Hold on, I'm getting attacked. I gotta run away. Yeah. I heard you. I heard you. Make sure I tag Boy Hero in the clip. That's fire. All right. Wow. Okay. Look at you go. I'm gonna go with a level ball. All right. Hold on. I gotta go be sneaky. Sneaky now. Oh, man, that's a good one. Oh, he's right on me. Oh, Lord. Oh, now he's stuck on the wall. All right, he disappeared back to his spawn. Okay. Phase 8. Well, we got to catch it first. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my goodness. I love her. I love her. All right. You know what we have to do now. I have yet to actually see this in game. You're kidding me. You are kidding me. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Ooh. Wow. All right. That's all she wrote right there, right? That's I said I was feeling lucky tonight. We are now on to phase 8. Ooh boy. Wild Zone 20, we did get Halucha. And I have the Mega Halucha. All right. Dex is exclamation point Dex if you would like to see where we're at. Where's Halucha in the Dex? Right there, found it. Incredible. Woo. Man. I don't think it gets much better in that, chat. So not necessarily like I don't think like harder than the Charmander necessarily, but there's very few isolated spots that it spawns in at, one of those being underneath the tower. So like it's similar, and I would have wanted it as a shiny alpha, so like the fact that we got her as the shiny alpha is top tier. Like I'm good. Would I like a piece of cake for my shiny? I am actually a little hungry. I wouldn't say no to some celebratory cake. I would not say no to some celebratory cake. Let me make sure I got that full highlight. Hey, Professional Boyo, thank you so much. Medium. Hey, Hanny. Yes. We just came in catching the shiny female Halucha. What nature is the Halucha? Good question. That's a pack for the Shalfa. That's 3 packs for the Shalfa, actually. Gentle nature. Gentle nature, but with mints, I'm not too worried about that one. All right, let's go put the Gyarados in the box from earlier. I'm keeping the shiny Halucha. I do have 3 packs for a Shalfa though. 5 members on YouTube or 5 subs on Twitch will get you another pack. And Twitch has 35% off 5 or more gift subs. So let me just make sure. Oh, hold on. Need to make sure it's on and going. There we go. All right. Perfect. All right. That's looking nice. If I pull the Zard right after that, bruh. Well, I guess now that my dog is upstairs, I can... All right. Let's see what we got cooking. We got everything looks good. Cool. Electric Energy, Lotad, Boltund, Baneri, Bramblin, Blowtorch, Wigglytuff, Eternatus, Charmander Reverse, Duraludon Reverse into Ambipom Hollow. All right, fair enough. 2 more packs on the nose. Let's see what we got. Sigiliogwich? I apologize. I do not know how to say that username. Thank you for the follow. We got a Dark Energy, Piloswine, Boltund, Sandile, Charmander, Honchkrow, Blowtorch, Cresselia, Reverse Oddish, Reverse Smeargle, Palmont. Will you send me? Would I show chat? Yes, I'll show chat. Chat, I have a, I have cake. My wife made cake. When she said I showed you my cake, please respond she made cake. It is gluten-free funfetti cake. Actually not bad, is what the streets are saying. Streets say it's not bad. Thank you, dear. Streets are telling me it's not bad for gluten-free cake, so we'll see out. We will see. After this last pack, we will take a look at it, take a crack. Tried to make the gluten-free bread? Oh, tried. So you didn't. You made something, it sounds like. We got, let's get the focus, Absol, Oddish, Seal, Palmo. Showing off your wife's cake on stream. Some guys. What's up, Shine Knight? Thank you for the follow. Archaludon, Reverse Eternatus, Reverse Alchemy, Hollow Moltres. Have not gotten any big gigantic hits. But a few cute illustration rares I've got probably 10 packs left. 10 packs left to Phantasmal Flames. Man, oh man. That is a Pokemon if I've ever seen one, chat. Big shiny Halucha. What's up, Haas? Did I even reset yet? I don't think I did. Finally found Pokemon cards in the wild today. There you go. Feels good. Let me go check that cake out. All right. It was Journey Together. Journey Together's got some cool ones. 2 hours left to be in 23. Wow. I can't believe Caleb's older than somebody. You couldn't tell me that it's gluten-free. You legitimately could not tell me that's gluten-free cake, by the way. Like, for what it's worth. Excuse me while I get my walker, right? Yeah, that's delicious. Like, I could go give a slice of that to my neighbor and he wouldn't know. What's up, Ados? Good luck on the Alpha Charmander. Currently hunting for Chikorita Charmander. Don't mind if the regular or Alpha phase under Galgi, Fletchling, Pidgey, and Alpha Heliolisk. Oh, Alpha Heliolisk is really cool, though. Best of luck on your hunt as well. Starmie? No. Oh, what? 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 Wait. Okay, all right. Nope, you are correct. I was like, no, Starmie's not shiny. Its gem is blue. The red gem on the red eye. Wow, back-to-back shiny alphas underneath there. That's hysterical. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, I'm like, no. Shiny Starmie's blue in the middle. All right, we are going for dive ball. I feel like I have to, right? Do I have dive balls? I do. I have a lure ball. I'll do a lure ball. Why not? See what we can get. Nope. No, 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 no. You didn't see me. You didn't see me. You didn't see me. All right, maybe not the lure ball. Maybe... Let's do the moon ball. Malamar, go away. Oh, hello! Oh, that was the Malamar. I thought the Starmie just kind of teleported over here. Maybe? Shit, I threw a moon ball. Oh my god. Alright, we're up a phase. Alpha Hawlucha into Alpha Starmie. Oh, there's my other moon ball. Shit. Run, run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the Juggernaut, bitch. Oh my god. Hawlucha into Starmie is so crazy. Alright. Alright, I think I'm just gonna Ultra Ball it. There we go. Incredible. What are the odds? High, actually. Very high. That was the next spawner that took place there. Wow. Okay, phase 8. Alpha Starmie. All right. Let me update my stuff here. Give me 2 seconds to fill out my... Well, I guess let's see here. Been here like 20-ish minutes and 2 shinies. 2 great shinies, too, mind you. Starmite, Starmiite, Starbright, Starmanite. Sure. All right, I do need to build up some... some energy, though. Game just said, hey, open more packs. Yes, I need to get the... I need to get the Mega Energy up, though. Wait, don't attack this guy. Don't attack this guy. Don't attack these guys. Don't attack these guys. Don't attack him. I need those spawns. I need those spawns. I need those spawns. For Alligator, attack that Algae with Earthquake. Please do. That didn't work out at all. There we go. There's one. Let's build up all the Mega Energy. Oh, I love the swimming over to him. No! I don't use the plus moves, you idiot. Alright, there's some. Let's keep moving around. Sorry, Squirtle. Sorry, Gardevoir. Alright, almost there. I'm trying to get it quickly because I want to get it all in the clip before I have to go back. Come on, buddy. Oh, what? There's a Charmander there. Imagine that Charmander was shiny. I would absolutely lose my mind. Is that not enough? It is enough. There we go. Oh my god, look at those leggies. Look at those leggies. Look at those leggies. Bruh. Bruh. 2 back-to-back shiny alphas. That's incredible, man. That is incredible. Wow. That's an unsettling height difference, I'm saying. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. What's up, Void Leprechaun? How you doing? Wow. Okay. All right. We need to... I need to finish my... updating my decks here. Because that's 2 Pokemon we've gotten. Very swiftly, actually. I want to update all my trackers. My trackers. All right, we didn't get the... We haven't gotten the Charmander yet, but we are on now phase 9. Let me double check that we're there. In the meantime, let me move this cake over. That's 3 packs for a Shalfa. Let me get the camera rolling here. You guys are going to see the slice of cake my wife brought me in the background. So don't mind the cake, chat. We got 3 more packs of Phantasmal Flames here with the cake in the background. May the cake and the Shalfas bring the luck. As we continue on to phase 9 of our hunt. We got Grass Energy, Miss Drevis, Toxel, Lotad, Focus, there we go. Prinplup, Blowtorch, Seviper, Bramblegast, Sandile, Reverse Granbull, Reverse... Oh, Hollow Ambipom. Haha. Haha. All right. Another shiny Dragalge. There you go. 1 to add to the farm. Lombre, Duraludon, Focus, Gligar, Prinplup, Honchkrow, Grimsley's Move, Gliscor, Reverse Gligar, Reverse Jumbo Ice Cream, and 2 Hollow Moltres. Shiny Toxel and Pogo. Ooh, that's a good one. Caleb, I'm happy you're on your way to grinding your Staraptor in Pogo. That's fire, by the way. All right, we got last pack of these 3, Electric Energy, Palmo, Charcadets, Absol, Swinub, Fire Breather, Ludicolo, Honchkrow, Haunter, Reverse Bronzor. Ooh, we got a Charizard, just not the one that we were looking for, but that's sick. That's sick. Oh, I love the texture on it. I love the design, man. They do so right with these megas. Oh, so good. So good. Still a dope card. Absolutely. Absolutely. He got it. Not the right Charizard, but we got a Charizard at the end of the day. And you know what? I'm going to have a bite of cake to celebrate now. He got it. I don't care. All right, can we get? You know, I did say at the beginning of the stream I was feeling a little lucky. Maybe I had to go through the hurdles of the technology challenges in order to get such magnificent luck. Not my luckiest stream. Not my luckiest stream, I will say. The night that we got the first Alpha Charmander, I think I got 9 shinies during that stream. I think I got 9 during that, so it has been great odds. I mean, the first time I've gotten 2 shiny alphas on stream that quickly. I think I would have eventually eyeballed that Starmie. After seeing that Starmie appear in the same spawner over and over and over again, I feel like I would have, but I definitely will always appreciate a genuine call out if I missed it. I've got a few chatters that can be the boy who cried wolf from time to time, so I'll certainly always appreciate the good faith call out of hey. Oh, am I losing my voice? Uh-oh. Hippodonald. Hippodonald. No shinies underneath there. There you go. Yeah, was that verbal? Verbal, did you call that? Lost my voice on a work call today because I was angry. Oh, no. That's no good. Malamar. I thought I heard Squirtle. Yeah, Squirtle's behind the Malamar. Vaporeon. Crocodile. Yeah, all in. Fantastic. Fantastic stream. I'll take it. We'll probably go for about another half hour, so I want to get these, I want to get those shorts for both those encounters kind of cleaned up and tidied up. At least pulled into my editing software so I know where they're at, because I'm got a ton of footage right now that I need to go through for clips that I just have not. Glaceon, Gyarados. All right, I'm not checking the Glaceon. If it's there after 2 more spawners, then I'll go check it. Thought one of my key lights went out. I'm like, how does that work? That shouldn't happen. Sylveon and Diggersby. Okay, it was not... Ooh, Alpha Tepig. It was verbal? Oh, hell yeah. Good. Thought I did. Yeah, I will always appreciate. We had a Disciple called out a shiny Metatite the other day. Was it yesterday, probably? Got a call out on that. I promise. I don't joke when I say I need every cue, verbal cue, audio cue, visual cue, that I can get if I miss these shinies. I am, see, because like that to me looks the exact same. Maybe it's because it was night. I don't know. I'll blame it on the fact that it was night, but it looks the exact same to me. I would have never known. Never would have known. When it's daytime and these Charmanders come out, I gotta be very careful. Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits. Because those boys glisten in the sun. I see a Squirtle way over there. Where's the other Dragalge? There it is. Okay. When I can't see the... Oh, there's a shiny hippo. No way, dude. What is the luck tonight? What is the luck tonight, man? Oh my goodness. I'm the GOAT, chat. I'm the GOAT. What else is there to say? What else is there to say, man? If you are not either subscribed to the channel on YouTube or following on Twitch, or frankly, subscribed on YouTube or subscribed on Twitch or become a member yet, I don't know what you're doing. We are up a phase. Incredible. And that means we got another pack to open. Now, that was regular shiny, so we're only doing the one. We're only doing the one. Cake. Phantasmal Flames. And cake. Does he mega? No, he does not mega. Said that like a true dad. All right. Water Energy. Bronzor. Trapinch. Crocorock. Jigglypuff. Haunter. Punk Helmet. Cerulege. Reverse Yamper. Reverse Wigglytuff. Hollow Vileplume. Womp. Womp womp. The Wompening. The Wompening. And I already have that, and I already have Hippowdon for the deck. So that one goes into my, that one now goes into my, box forever. What do we want to hunt for? What do we want to hunt for? We got to burn some time while we got to burn some time while we wait for that, spawner to reset. A couple minutes. So let's go run around some zones. Some fan favorites and see what we can get our hands involved with. We can check for some of the other starters. We'll check for Fennekin, Froakie, all them. Always cool to run up on a shiny Pyroar if possible. Chicken or beef? What did we go with last time? What did we go with last time? Well, then I feel like we did beef last time. So let's do chicken. You got both male and female for the living decks. 2 males so far. I'll need to redo my I'll need to redo my spreadsheet and my boxes to count for the gender differences on those. As a fisherman, you don't leave the honey hole when they're biting. So, I appreciate the analogy. That specific. So when you catch a shiny there, you need to wait for another Pokemon to spawn and take its place, and there is time that needs to reoccur there. And because I'm not specifically hunting anything else in that area, I'm not going to mindlessly hunt just kind of running around for it. I'll go to another area and see what else is going there. So we'll check out the three Diggersby and the 5 or 6 lions that are here and just see if we get anything cool. I believe I already have both Shelfa, Pyroar, and both genders on that one. Who still sees me? I was like, what are we doing here? But I definitely respect the analogy. Last time was beefs. Yeah, go with the chicken. Alpha Diggersby, 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 Diggersby. Plus the random Skarmory. The random Skarmory can't be all bad, too, right? Get me out of here. Let's go check out. Well, I guess let's go check back. We can go back and check in. I don't know what the timer is on those ones. I don't think it's too big. I think it's just a minute or two. But we did a few run-throughs on another area. We'll go back and check. I am back to the honey hole now. Oh, man. What is that? That's 3 phases tonight? Yep. 7, 8, 9. We're on phase 10 now. Crocodile and Frostlass. There's a Charmander. See, the sunlight, you could have told me that one was shiny and I'd have believed you. Alright. Dragalge, Malamar, Vivillon. See, you could tell me that one is, but that I know that one did not be shiny. Imagine that one was shiny as I say that. I think that would be like concrete legal evidence that I am colorblind. No. Jolteon Diggersby. No, nothing. Oh, what are we doing? What are we doing? Go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. Thank you. Mr. Mayor, let me see the fit. Hi, Kate. Like my in-game fit? There's the in-game fit. Yes. I spent so much money on character customization in this game. Thanks. I think this outfit was only like 50 grand, but I have the, there is a, I heard the Charmander. I did, there it is, okay. I have the, there's like an in-game achievement or title you can get called Fashion Leader. One who has done, a title belonging to one who has done a great deal of shopping at Lumios's boutiques, and I've spent over $1 million at the fashion boutiques. There's a Charmander. There's Lucario. And the satchel. Yes, I had to. You got to have the matching fit, you know. Stunfisk, go away. Who sees me? Who do you see right now? All right, stuck. I'm stuck. Go away. Thank you. All right, let's run back. Kate, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're gearing up for a happy Thanksgiving or a happy Thursday, however you view it. Got Chikiaja Malamar, Lucario. That is not a shiny Glaceon. I know that. I will stand on that business. Absolutely not. What else we got? We got... Nope, samesies. Samesies. Hippodonald. No, nothing over there. Okay. Got the turkey and some brine in the fridge, and I'm craving it already. Ooh, there you go. We're just doing a we're just doing a Costco chicken this year. It's just gonna be Link, Liz, and I doing a little smaller dinner over at our house, which I am excited for because it means first off, what I realized today, I don't know if anybody else is going to I don't know if anybody else is gonna feel this way about Thanksgiving dinner as I do, but I genuinely despise teeing up a dinner that's not shiny. Yes, not shiny. I genuinely despise teeing up a dinner and having it at like 2 p.m. Dinner is an evening meal, not an afternoon meal. Have your dinner like 4 p.m. at the earliest, because you got to get grandma to bed or something. I don't know. But I hate like, oh, we're going to have dinner at 2 p.m. No, we're not. No, we're not. So, I am excited to have dinner at our own time. But, I'm also excited because we don't have to bring all of our travel stuff for a toddler. We don't have to worry about any like cross-contamination stuff for Liz and her gluten insensitivity, her gluten meanness, her gluten intolerance. Like we can just do it at our house, call it a day. So we get leftovers all week to just hang out. There you go. We have like a staple side for the holidays. Were we doing it, I would do like a can of cranberry sauce, but truly I'm the only one that's going to eat it, and I'm not going to put down a whole can of it at my house. No way. No way, dude. No way, dude. Oh my god. All right. Another Garbodor. Phase 11. And we're going to open up a pack of cards. Get where you're coming from, but I do know people have to go to multiple places to that. And if that's what they do, by all means. But I am not planning my dinner around that. If people are like house hopping, cool. They need to be on the time of the person that they're going to. Like, you can't just like, I don't know. I get it. If somebody were like, hey, I'm going to so-and-so's place and then I'll be over to your place. Great, we're having dinner this time. If you miss it, you get leftovers. Or if you show up too early, you can't get to have it. So, did I just get another one? I did. That is another phase. And I'm going to grab another pack of cards. I'm actually running out of cards almost. I may have to open up a sealed box, which I don't want to do. I did say I was feeling lucky tonight. So let's see. Cake Cam. Liz made a gluten-free funfetti cake and brought me down a slice to celebrate some shiny luck, which seems to be paying off. Togedemaru, Palmy, Charcadets, Murkrow, Low Kicks, Dizzying Valley, Meloetta, Reverse Vibrava, Reverse Linoon, Hollow Flygon. How many do I have left? Let me see. Let me do the quick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 shinies or 35 gift subs. Take all the packs. Or members, either way. Man, Wind and Tide is just right. Yep, Honey Hole is going. I saw the comment about the Thanksgiving breakfast. Like, yo, and if that makes sense for like your family's, for your family's situation, I get it. So like growing up, Thanksgiving was typically, if my dad was not working, maybe he'd have to go like halfway during the day. He managed restaurants that would often put on some sort of a Thanksgiving meal for either guests or, you know, working in a very metropolitan area, they would have something going on. So he would have to work for that, but he'd be around during the day, maybe, or he'd be back in time for a little bit of dinner. But either way, what would happen is, you know, mom would be cooking. 1 or 2 of her friends would come into town and join us for dinner. My brother and I would just hang out, and there wasn't really. I think the only other thing that you know, looking back at it, that mom would want to do is probably just have dinner earlier, so that way she could be done cooking earlier. And if we were hungry after that, we had the leftovers, right? You know, so that was really what we did. But, and I imagine if I was like spend the entire day cooking, like yes, at one point, but I personally still would tee up dinner to be at like, you know, 5 p.m. or so, like a dinner. But I'm also like not a Thanksgiving hater, but I am also the person that says Thanksgiving is a meal, Christmas is a holiday. So like Christmas is a season, Thanksgiving is a dinner. So like I probably don't view it as like highly impactful as other people might, you know. Peg treated you better last night with the shinies. Yeah, I'll definitely take the shiny luck better tonight over the pack luck. That's for sure. That is 100%. Still looking for a Charmander though, but I'll tell you what, last time we got the shiny Alpha Charmander, it was on a rip like this, so I will not be upset. I will not be upset at the way the tides are going right now. If we're keeping up with the whole fisherman boat analogy that Hermit's been spitting out. Random question, but does Costco sell pecan pie? You know what? As somebody who actually bought a lot of Costco today, yes, they do. It was the Thanksgiving. So you could get like a 3-pound pumpkin pie there. Let me start over so no one thinks I said a pecan pie by accident. You can get a 3-ish pound pumpkin pie at Costco for like $6, $7. Liz was trying to tell me that at breakfast this morning. I'm like, surely it's like $6 a pound, right? Like, surely it's not. Nope. Flat. Like $6, 3-pound pumpkin pie. Crazy. Crazy. I'm not like I don't mind pumpkin pie, but I'm not like jazzed out for it, right? I do like a good pecan pie. So I was like, well, if Liz is getting like, you know, a $6 pumpkin pie, like I'll get the $6 pecan pie. Like we'll each have our own pie. Like, you know, if we're gonna have our first Thanksgiving as a family in the house, like great. Like let's live it up a little bit. The pecan pie was like $20. I'm like, Jesus Christ, we're sticking with the pumpkin pie. We're sticking with it. Oh man, I was twerking over that one, man. I was like, there's no shot. I like that saying. Oh yeah, no, pecans are. I don't know. I just thought that at Costco would still be, you know, if I had pumpkin pie. No, I haven't. That I started saying that, Woodland. I started saying that because I am a big if I have the time, the bandwidth, the energy, the space, the cleanliness to do it, I will set up my Christmas tree November 1st. I will. I know some people aren't like that. They're like, wait till Thanksgiving's over, wait till blah, 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 blah. Cool, cool. I've got no issues with the post-Thanksgiving tree people. I had Christmas lights up on my house November 3rd last year. Last year, maybe 2 years ago or so. Something like that. Yeah, I just, that's how I choose to celebrate the season. So that's why I started saying it. I'm like, just a reminder, like Thanksgiving is a meal. Christmas is a season. Like Christmas is a holiday. You know, Thanksgiving's technically a holiday, but you know what I mean. Our tree is not up. I hope to do that before the end of the weekend and I go back to work. We're trying to, having a very curious toddler as well as a dog that likes to lick everything, and our tree has a fake snow on it so that falls off. We're trying to find a place to put it that's convenient, but also not, because we could put it down here. Like, we could put it in the basement, right? I'm just going to smack my microphone. Don't mind me. It's a shiny Charmander. It's not an alpha, but it is a shiny Charmander. Let's go. Let's go. He just a Whittle guy. He just a Whittle guy. That's a phase. That's a phase. He just a Whittle fella. He just a Whittle fella. And this Whittle fella gonna be, oh, I guess I need to put Garbodor in here. And we're gonna put Charmander in the party to turn into Charmeleon. Cake luck. Talking about cake luck. The luck is lucking, that is for sure. He too Whittle, though. He too Whittle. He gonna go in the box next to his sibling. The last time I was on this much of a heater, chat, I'm gonna go actually out of the area and let the timer go in game while we open this pack. The last time I was on this much of a heater, we got the other alpha, so I think we're gonna keep this one going. Call me superstitious. Call me superstitious, but I got 9 shinies the one night we got the other one. So if we close the deal tonight, I will take it. All right. Cake Cam, Fire Energy, Darumaka, Milcery, Oddish, Ghastly, Aldean Tauros, Wondrous Patch, Seviper, Reverse Low Kicks, Reverse Miss Drevis. Ooh, full art Punk helmet. Very nice. I think it's the second full art trainer that we've gotten out of this box. Very cool. Very, very cool indeed. Oddish, I love him. I love Oddish. Great. Weedletree. I figured I'd test the luck. Venipede den? No, nothing over there. Okay. How long am I streaming tonight? Originally it was gonna be like another 10 minutes, but quite honestly, like if the strike while the iron's hot, right? Strike while the iron is hot. Let's see what we can get into. You know? Probably no later than like 11:30, I'd say, if I had to be completely honest with you, if I had to like call out a number. I do want to make sure I can at the very least get a good night's sleep. I don't normally stay for streams where you're cool. Well, hey. Fuck yeah. I appreciate that. Thank you. Sick. I'll take it. I'm glad nobody has come in tonight and said like, "Oh, you've got a vertical stream layout. You must. This sucks." How do I switch mobile? Oh, there we go. Oh, Gil, you had to. I'm doing it. Literally just did. You're good. You're good. I'm doing this formats specifically. That's so funny. I'm doing this format specifically because word on the street is that it's good. It gets more eyes on the content. So I'm testing the waters tonight. It's not a long-term. It is not a long-term change. I just want to try it. I haven't seen anything too crazy happen tonight as far as the verticality of it goes. So I'll give it, I'll try it out like maybe 2 more times or so. Just kind of see what happens. We had some pretty unfortunate technical challenges at the beginning of stream while I was trying to figure out how to press go live, essentially. So hopefully tomorrow, now that I understand like the proper way of getting this all set up, we'll see how it goes. If it's big and it does well, cool. If it's not and it doesn't, okay. We'll find out. We will find out. But yeah, I'd say if the vibes are good, I'll be live till probably like 11:30. And if the luck kind of dies out, maybe like 10:45. It's easier to text and watch at the same time. There you go. Yeah, being able to pull that chat up is nice. And I'm still tweaking it. I threw this layout together in like 30 minutes for the vertical stream. So I might play around with it and just kind of, I'll go back and watch it too, just to kind of see where everything popped up. There haven't been too many alerts that go on. So I don't know how the alerts have come across in stream. But everything on my end looks cool. I may mess around with the idea of the chat. I know the chat, I've got the vertical one right now, or the horizontal chat right now on the vertical layout. So if I can put that a different way, maybe I'll move the sponsor reel up to the top and then put like a full chat box at the bottom. I don't know. I'll mess around with it and see what it looks like. What up, Sage? Ready for tomorrow? The belly is ready. Very nice. We've gotten about everything we can get out of here though tonight. We got the Garbodor, we got 2 alphas, we got Charmander. Okay, nope, that was like, there's no way that one's gonna be shiny. That one did not look like it. Back-to-back shiny Manders like that is crazy. Double Manders, though, is also wild. My phone is horizontal. It splits up the keyboard. I feel like, is that a setting? I feel like that's a setting. I remember when I had an Android way back when, that was, I thought that was a setting. Metagross Lucario. Alpha Hippo and Alpha Lucario over here. That's wild. Gonna watch the parade as well. Ooh, have fun with that. I am not a parade guy, so I hope you enjoy it. On behalf of everybody that does not. I'm a lurker and just like throwing full screen horizontal and vibe. I feel that. One of the things that I'm working on, Gil, is that YouTube is working on a system to where I can have both a horizontal and a vertical I can have both a horizontal and a vertical stream under one live stream. It's in the works, but it's not out yet. So I'm trying to find a way that would be like I would need to make 2 streams on YouTube in order to have both a horizontal and a vertical. So if I can find a very easy way to differentiate between those, that's the answer. But I also may see no results from this vertical stream either, right? The word on the street is that that YouTube pushes vertical streams out more. And if I don't see those types of results within a handful of streams on there, then I'll put it on the back burner for a bit until I, you know, feel it necessary to do so. But I've also heard that vertical streams, when they're done through a multi-stream, like how I'm doing, don't get pushed. It has to be like a standalone, like a dedicated thing. So, so we'll see. We'll see. Crocodile, Flareon. There's a Charmander. Doing that hype feature on every applicable video I've watched since they called it out on the 4-way cage lock. It genuinely does. It genuinely does help that out. I can see on my analytics now when there is like a good like boost of hype on that. So anytime you guys have the ability to hype up my videos, I don't know how it works. I don't know how you gain them and lose them and whatnot. But any time that option's available and you do that on my videos, guys, like genuinely helps boost it. So I appreciate that. That's a regular Mander. Both are good this way. It's easier to interact in chat. That's fair. This came up on my recommended on first refresh. Been subbed for a long time, so they usually show up eventually. There you go. And that's what somebody else was saying, is that it does get pushed out to... Alright, I just wanted to make sure. Saw that Squirtle. It does get pushed out to subs too, but my understanding, and I could be misreading it, is that they push the vertical streams into like the YouTube Shorts feed, similar to like if you're on TikTok and you scroll through and you find somebody on TikTok Live, like very similar to that. But I don't know. I haven't dabbled around with it too much. Isn't shiny Squirtle shell green? Yes, I am also violently colorblind. Violently is a bit of an exaggeration. I need to wince a little bit in order to... I need to squint a bit in order to double check it. I've had at least one shiny tonight called out. I had another one called out for me the other night. No, you're good, Valley. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. It's not like, it's not in my like FAQ. It's not in the rules where it's like, you know, don't be hateful. Don't make fun of colorblind people because the streamer's colorblind. Like, it comes up usually comes up actually pretty frequently in these conversations for shiny hunting, but it's a little few and far between. I didn't know that. It's not in my FAQ. I don't have it in my beacons. I don't have it in my Twitch bio. It comes up very few and far between, but like Squirtle from a distance, some people are like, oh, that's brown. That's a brown shell. Like, okay, I can tell Totodile right now is blue. That is not the sea green shiny that Totodile is. Charmander's a hard one for me. I have to kind of walk a little bit of a distance from him and see, like, you can probably pull up both of my reactions on Charmander, and I was not confident that either of them were shiny. I think the alpha one I was. But, it's a tough one for me. Other ones, like we got the Hawlucha. We got the Hawlucha tonight. Hawlucha was crazy. That's a very easy shiny to distinct from. Starmie was not. Starmie was not. Somebody had to call out the Starmie. Somebody called out a Metatite. Yeah, okay. I did not look at the Metatite and think it was not shiny. I missed the Metatite incredibly. I missed it. Like, I just did not look at it. But Starmie, I ran past, and someone was like, "Yeah, you should double check that one there, guy, buddy, old pal of mine." And I did, and lo and behold, there we go. What does violently colorblind mean? More colorblind than I am. I was exaggerating there. Weather lighting, sometimes I question myself. Yeah, the weather and the lighting plays in a bit. Found me, thanks to Vinny Mealy. Hey, thank you, G-Dev. I appreciate that. I'm going to hit 50K by the end of the year, so help me God. I will do it. Hey, it's me, CBAD from the Nintendo franchise. How you doing? It's me from Nintendo LLC. I'm on the board of directors. How you doing? Let me check my spawners. Spawners want to populate it all? No, that's fine. All right, I'll take a bite of cake then. Hello? Oh, There's still a quarter. I thought it was the new day is dawning now. No, I still have a quarter of the timer left. I'm a moron. Oh my god. That's so funny. I'm like, wow, it really is taking a minute for this timer to turn over, isn't it? That's so funny. That's so funny. Oh my goodness. Hey, what's up, Melodies? How are you? I'm doing well. We had a banger stream tonight. Got a couple good shinies. Opened up some Pokemon cards. Music bangs. Music's great in this. What's cool, so Kate, let me know if you can like look over here for a minute while you're mixing candles. I'll show you something. Am I going for a living dex or specifically Alpha Charmander? Both. I do want to get all here, I'll show you. You are here. Okay, hold on. Kate's working, so I want to respect her time really quickly. So, here's the map. It's just the city. Right? You are one city is the entire map, but they did a really good job of blowing out the game. If you look in on every area, there is so Rouge Sector 1, it's got these different colors. Rouge. Here's Jean. Here's Vert colors, right? In the same theme plays throughout the entire city, but depending on which area of the map that you're in, there's a specific instrument that's more prominent than the other ones to make it feel like it's a different theme. And it's a banger. If you like the music, it's a banger. That's my fun, that is my fun music fact of this game for the day. Yeah, there's an area where, like, I love it because when you get encountered by a Pokemon and it starts to run at you, like, the drums are really heavy, and it's super cool. I love it. I think it's a really, like, unique way of making sure that the gameplay still feel like it feels like you've got a new theme, but ultimately, like, you still have the same music in the background at the end of the day. Am I going for a living dex or specifically Alpha Charmander? Both. I am going for a living dex, so here's my shiny living dex. As you can see, I am slowly progressing through it, bit by bit, piece by piece. A little bit of patience wins the race. But I am also trying to get one of every Mega Pokemon as a shiny Alpha. I already do have Razzle here as a shiny Alpha Charizard. I am looking for one more shiny Alpha Charmander so I can have one for Megazard X and Megazard Y. So both. Specifically right now, that one, but both all in. Got Lugia as my starter. I may not go to bed. Ooh, good luck. Is it fair to say that you are to Nintendo what Wario is to Mario? I like that analogy. I'll float it by him on Friday and see how he feels about it. Mobile stream today. We're giving it a shot. See how it works. Word on the street is it's good for channel health. I'm not seeing any crazy results so far. So we'll give it a handful of tries and see how it looks. Turned off my music because of stream music plus yours. All. Thanks. 223 to 227. One Mandarin, all three tapping. Bruh. Godspeed. That is so close. Lucian Lucario. Hippo. Lucario. How often do I stream? Monday through Friday. Usually Monday through Friday. Every now and then I'll take a day off. Depending on, like, frankly, how tired I am. There's a big Alphamander right there. Big boy, big boy. Wish you were orange, though. Not gonna lie to you. Monday through Friday, though. Typically around 8 p.m., 8:30, depending on what's going on. I try to schedule the streams out at least a day in advance, if not, like, the day of. So if you have the fun little bell ring, you'll get a notice when that, like, goes live and that push happens and all that fun stuff. But 8 p.m. Eastern, traditionally. Today was a little weird. I didn't get actually fully live until, like, 8:45 because of some tech issues. But 8 p.m. Eastern. Depending on the state of the house or the state of if I need a nap, sometimes it's 8:30, but 8 p.m. most frequently. And then sometimes it'll be for a couple hours. Sometimes it's for a quick power hour, but I have been trying to build in a a pretty consistent stream schedule recently. And I think I have. I mean, it's been probably over a month, and I've been back to I've been back to Monday through Friday streams, which is so funny because, like, the past 2 years I have streamed so infrequently. It's not even funny. So it's been a real breath of fresh air. Came back to me real naturally. It's like riding a bike, chat. It's like riding a bike. Except you're entertaining, you know, anonymous usernames online. Good amount of CBAD notifications. Been pumping shorts today, man. There's an Alpha T-Pig. Little Baby Mander. Everybody noticed me this time around. You got some good shorts going. Got 2 TikTok. Got an Instagram reel that popped off today. That's the beauty of multi-purpose content, is that it only got like maybe 500 views on TikTok, but it got 15,000 views on Instagram. We take it. And not to say we find ourselves in a little bit of a drought, but it's been like 20 minutes since I've gotten a shiny. I appreciate it, Herbert. Thank you. I think everybody can appreciate a little consistency, and I think it helps me keep informed too, right? You get a streak going, and you're like, oh man, I gotta go live tonight. I think last Friday I took a mental day. And that was probably the first day I'd taken to myself since like getting back to streaming. And okay, just wanted to make sure. Just wanted to make sure. A CBAD Discord would be pretty nifty. I tell you what, there ain't enough. Buffalo wing pizza serving. I can't even think of how exaggerating it could be. No, not gonna make it this way. Not gonna happen. Thought about it for a while, sat on it, was like, nah, I'm good. That's why I encourage people to just ring the bell. It is way too much hassle and way too much trouble to have a private collected room for a bunch of people online that don't know each other. I will always appreciate, you know, I don't think it's a bad idea by any means. I want, you know, I've talked about it on stream before, and I've been recommended like, hey, do you have something like this? Fair and valid. You know, a lot of people do, a lot of good ways to foster a community on it. I don't have anybody like super free hard die hard time to be like, yeah, I'll moderate this for you. Now I have to worry about, you know, my own thing. It just, yeah, it's not for me. I just don't want you to think that I'm like, a Discord server. Like, no, like fair and valid. Everybody has one. I used to have one for many, many years. I was one of the first Discord partners back when it was like a thing to be a Discord partner. You know, had a few bumps along the way. Tried my best to iron it out. Couldn't iron it out, and said one day I had just gotten my second dose of the COVID vaccine, so I was done. I was hit like a truck. And that same day, there was just some bullshit going on, right? Just people not knowing how to act. I nuked it. I said, fuck it. I said I was done. I posted a quick, I don't even think I posted an ad in the server. I think I posted a note on Twitter that was like, hey, y'all fucked up. It's gone. I'm gone. I'm done with it. And we called it there. And ever since then, nope. And I've thought about it. I have. I've got a book that I read there that I've read and am reading. One of the things talks about like community in an online space and like, you know, as a YouTuber, as a streamer, you know, how to, you know, properly set that up and what it brings for community, etc, yada, yada, yada. And that's really like had me thinking like, what if I just like, what if I did too much? Like I don't even trust it with a paywall. Like if I did like a members only, like a Patreon, like a sub only, what have you. Nope. So much work. Exactly. You know. You literally know. Kate. I got 99 problems. I had 98 after I nuked the Discord, man. A lot of good times, too. And I certainly don't want to downplay like it was all, like, you know, a lot of people watching me now did not watch me back when I had this. It was a very, very fun time. You know, unfortunately, during the COVID pandemic, you know, it was a great way for people to get together and connect and still feel a sense of like belonging, community, while frankly being locked in their homes all day. And so I had a lot of good times in there. I did. I think a lot of people had a lot of good memories in it, but it became more trouble than it was worth at the end of the day. See, you could have told me that one was shiny. You could have told me to my face that one was shiny, and I'd have believed you. That... Okay, that's a brown Alakazam. We're okay. I thought he had the red vest on. I feel like you're about to glow up. Remember me when you're big. I'll do my best. I genuinely hope to keep the same mentality online as I am if I ever do receive... See, like, come on. Tell me that one's not shiny. If I ever do receive a large glow up and become famous, you know, there was a time, I don't think I'd ever say famous, but I feel like I felt bigger than I was. I was a more prominent, I guess, person in the community. I was more businessman than others at the time. And that allowed me to have some very nice connections, and that I think probably made me feel like I was big. But numbers certainly didn't match that up by any stretch of the imagination. So, but I do hope I maintain that. I do hope I maintain that sense of humbleness. Isn't the word? Because I'll toot my fucking horn, chat. I will. I have worked. I've been doing this for a decade. So I'll toot, motherfucker, when it happens. Realism, down to earth. Are those the words that I'm trying to describe to you now? We shall see. We shall see. During the GBA days, for sure, the OG coaches were big time. OG coaches, man. Gotta love them. Gotta love them, gotta respect them. Respect is earned, not given, though. You're a cool guy, and I hope you keep that. No. I get that. I get that. I appreciate it. Like I said, I hope to. I do have, like, you know, I think having a day job and a family will always keep me from getting too big-headed. You know. I can't go upstairs and be like, yeah, honey, I'm the shiny hunting master. My wife's happy for me. She doesn't give a fuck. Like she plays the game too. She shiny hunts too, but like that means literally great. Like go let the dog out. Like, okay, yes, dear. Don't bother me. I'm sleeping. Okay, like, you know, I go tell my son, we had 15 members tonight on YouTube. What does that mean to a two-year-old, almost 3-year-old? My dog, though, might think it's a big deal. We might be calling it here in like 15 minutes, Chad. I'm gonna be honest. I think we'll call it at 11. I am not, the vibes are good, but the shinies are down. Who has more shinies? I do. I don't think my wife has more shinies than me. I know she's gotten pretty lucky and gotten some good ones that I don't have. But I think I also actively play the game much more than her. Toddlers will tell it to you, brutally honest. My son will just tell me that he wants to watch Cars. Be like, son, I got 20 members on YouTube tonight. Thanks, Dad. Cars. Like, that'll be that conversation right there. Got distracted. I'm sorry I distracted you. It's been perfect to co-work. Oh, well, I'm happy I can be a co-worker this evening. I'm glad I could provide that ambiance. Nope, nothing over there. Somebody's still targeting me. That's fine. That's my conversation with Nick most nights. That's funny. There's another one over here. Where is it at? Oh, it's a Squirtle way over yonder. Okay. I was like, maybe. Hello? They also say the wildest thing. This is true. This is true. Mine's still working on, like, sentences and things like that. So, like, we haven't gotten outrageously. I'll tell you what, actually. One of the wildest things, two wild sun things. So, I've told this story on stream before. My son had a little bit of a speech delay, and it was to the point where, like, there'd be some nights I was genuinely worried, like, uh-oh, like, what's going to happen, right? Like, you know, this can go one of two ways. And he's much better. You know, slow and steady wins the race at the end of the day. And he's gotten there. But we went to, so when I say that, like, there's a lot of like nuances when it comes to his speech. But there was one time we were at we went to Costco, and I have worked some very menial jobs in my day. I have worked in customer service long enough to know people do not like interacting with the public. People do not get in their job to interact with the public. They do it to make money. So the people that are like trying to sell you like new phone providers and stuff at Costco, like they did not wake up that morning and they were like, oh boy, I can't wait to ask you to switch to AT&T. I can't wait to have grown people ignore me in conversation because I'm just trying to do my job, right? So I do try to act like a civil adult to them. Like they stop like, hey, who's your current cell phone provider? Like I know they're not going to talk me out of my contract, but I'll let, you know, we'll talk through it, and then I'll be like, no, like, you know, currently got, you know, this carrier, you know, thank you for your time though, right? Like, again, we're people. So we hop into the, you know, we get into Costco, my son's in the cart. We're walking through the store, you know, sales guy makes eye contact with me. He's like, hey, he's like, you know, how you guys doing today? I'm like, good, how are you? Good. And he's like, who's your current cell phone provider? And I don't believe my son was upset prior to this, but all of a sudden, you know, the guy says, you know, who's your current cell phone provider? Lincoln screams, no! Screams it. And again, the guy knew the situation. He was not his first day. He obviously saw that there was a toddler that was upset. And it was so very well timed. I had to look at him and I said, you know, we are comfortable with our carrier, but thank you very much for your time. We walked off. And I'm just laughing because it was so perfectly timed, right? So again, he was just saying what we're all thinking. Exactly. And again, I will always, if I can avoid them, I'll walk around them because I don't want to have that conversation. Because again, sales can be a comfort zone thing people are trying to step out of, and the more you do it and are unsuccessful, you know, the harder it becomes to really try to push through that. So, but when I do, I'll engage in conversation, just be polite. But I just thought it was so funny that the perfect time, no, the guy was laughing, we were all laughing, and I mean, just hysterical, just hysterical, you know. It was good. It was a good time. There was another one where, oh gosh, what, Liz, we were just talking about it. If my wife is here, what did he say to the dog? Just give me the words. I'll tell the story. But what did he say to the dog? So part of a speech delay is having a little bit of like, what is it? Echolalia, where he'll say like the last thing he hears and like repeats it. So we're trying to work on like, you know, learning like when we say something like, did you have a good day? The answer is yes. The answer is no. Are you hungry? The answer is yes. The answer is no. It is not just hungry as the response. It is, you know, what do we want from that? But so as a result, like when he's learning more words, he's repeating what my wife and I say. God, what did I don't know if my wife's still here. What did he say? What did he say? I was talking shit to the dog, right? I was talking some playful shit to the dog. Oh my God, what was it? What was it? We just had this conversation. Anyways, it ended up whatever he ended up saying, it pretty much was like, I'm gonna text my wife now. Hold on. What did the boy say to the dog that one time that was so funny? Okay. I'm going to text my wife and figure it out because I think it's a funny story, but essentially, like I said, it was some playful shit talking with my dog that I was like, who's a dumb girl? Who's a dumb girl? And like Lincoln walked around and was like, dumb girl. Like whatever the words that I said was, he like parroted them so perfectly, like so well timed that we were just like in awe. It was so funny. I'll see if I get a text back from her. I don't know if she's in the bathroom or if she stepped away from stream or not, but oh man, it was crazy. It was a good time. All right, probably like 10 more minutes. Do we want to chat? I'm not going to do like a formal poll or anything. Give me a good gut check, whether you're here actively watching or whether you're lurking. Do we want to hunt this area for another 10 minutes, or do we want to go around the map and check the wild zones one time before we wrap stream up? You tell me, because I'm down with either. Probably the wild zones will get more stream time out of me. But if you think we can wrap up this one here. Do a spin, go around the world, bit of both, listening in while I do my own hunts. Lurking-ish, but I'm heading off, do a run around. Okay. Let's do one more reset here and we'll do a run around. Whatever you want to do. Well, I'll tell you what I want to do. I want to open up another pack of cards here. But in order to do that, I need to get a shiny Pokemon. All right, around the world we go. Let's see if the luck carries over. See if we catch anything cool or rare or both. Book club reading. What are you guys reading? Anything fun? I also want to finish this cake that's over here. This is where our shiny luck all started tonight, chat. Random shiny Magikarp. During technology issues that ended up being something cool. And now here we are, a handful of Pokemon later. Nothing here. We'll head to 3. Fanfiction book club. Oh, there you go. Last book I read was Maximum Ride. I haven't thought... You know what? Actually, that's a lie. I thought about that series the other day when I saw James Patterson was still writing books. That was a dope series. I like that one. I don't recall how it ended, but I definitely do remember reading it during probably like high school. Late high school, early college, I think I read that. That was a good one. I am struggling to find a book that like really keeps my attention recently. I know what Maximum Ride, yeah. Kids with the kids with the wings on their back. Yeah, I know about Maximum Ride. Oh! Oh! Spinnerack, let's go! Pog, 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 champ. All right. Let's grab a quick pack of cards, because that is going to be an Ariados. Oh, hello. Which camera are you using? This feels like... Yeah, okay. I was like, this feels like my other camera. There we go. Okay. Oh, pack of cards, pack of cards, pack of cards time. Randy Johnson's Pitching Bible. I don't read much. I was reading pretty good earlier this year. But I got out of it because I picked up a book that didn't end up keeping my interest, and it's been hard to get back into it. All right. We have Water Energy. Palmy. My wrist is in cake. Murkrow. Galigar. Zigzagoon. Punk Helmet. Cresselia. Linoon. Reverse Charmeleon. Reverse Dugong. Reshiram. Nothing too crazy on that one. But do I have enough to... I don't think I do. Oh, actually, I've got one large. That's right. I knocked out a bunch of Mons. Ooh, we're going to have an Ariados. Foe the Dex. They can't all be winners. No, that's the... I'm 0 for 2 on, like, picking a book that I, like, really want to read. First one I was kind of forcing myself through, which is fine. But it got to a point where I was like, this... Oh, no, wait. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. The spinner rack that I had beforehand was from the, was pre-Shiny Charm, and I'm only counting post-Shiny Charm Shiny. Tough. Which means I still need another spinner rack. Sad. I should have kept it a spinner rack. Oh, yeah, card packs, too. No, yeah, but books, card packs, yeah, I can't. If they were all winners, then the market price would be, you know, abysmal. Absolutely awful. But if you're in Florida, let me know. We can chill. I appreciate that. I don't do too many meetups. I may be in Orlando Q1 next year. They have a VGC tournament there late March. Something like that, I want to say. I want to say it's somewhere around that timeline. But I also read a lot of, like, I hate to call them, like, self-help books, but, like, self-improvement style books. Like, more informational books than I do, like, fiction. So I can see something like a work of fiction being able to, like, grab your attention and keep it much easier because it's like a story. It's another world. It's an escape. Whereas, like, self-improvement books are not that. Unless you read them, you're like, wow, this will never be me. Then at that point, you know, it is what it is. Was I a Goosebumps fan? Yeah, I mean, like, more or less. The choose your adventure ones were cool. But I wasn't like going like, oh yeah, huge Goosebumps fan. You know, I read all the Harry Potters. Read all the Twilights. Read all the Aragon series was good. The Inheritance Cycle by Christopher Paolini, that was a good one. I do want to reread that at some point. But that to me does not feel like self-improvement reading. And I want to read to improve myself and to like do better. No, nothing down there. Okay. Which book series Good Soup? I rattled off a few of them. Is actually for Harry Potter fan fiction? There you go. Yeah, I mean, that's a huge community. I'm not even like, I can't even be, oh, Harry Potter fan. Like, no, that's a gigantic community. I mean, any large work of art is going to have like a large community that does that type of stuff. So yeah, that's dope. Reddit was still only 2 books. Worst, so Good Soup. Here's this for you. Worst thing that I think. Well, I say worst thing. That's a horrible thing. An unfortunate event that happened to me led to me having to get rid of some possessions unknowingly. And within those possessions was a signed copy of Brizinger from Christopher Paolini. He did a book signing near me back in high school. Of my freshman or sophomore year of high school. When Brizinger came out. And I got it signed by him. I had that and I had a signed... Brizinger had an inscription and a signature. He also signed my copy of Eldest, which had just a signature, no inscription. Both of those books were disposed of as a result of some unfortunate events. But those were some good ones there. Gave it to my high school crush. Have I read much John Maxwell? I'm glad you read into that one, Good Soup. Thank you. I don't think I gave that detail away, but it was a byproduct of that. Anyways, I'm sorry for your loss of the books as well. I'm an idiot. What led me to do that was a death in the family, unfortunately, and I thought that was like a very good read-in situation, but I'm sorry for your loss was also a comment on the I'm sorry for the loss of your signed books, too. So it was a double entendre. It worked out well. Anyways, all that to say, I haven't read too much John Maxwell. I mixed feelings on John Maxwell as a not even like an expert in the field, and not even like as a person. Like, I don't even know how I want to say mixed feelings on John Maxwell. So no, I haven't. No. I'm trying to think. What is the? I mean, I was just reading Napoleon Hill recently. I read some Atomic Habits was a good read. I read that one. That was a good one. His worldview, yeah, that's kind of the worldview stuff. School had a reading system where they forced you to read. I remember that. We had something similar like that when I was in school. As a writer, I mean, he's very, you know. He is last I knew, I guess it's been a minute, but last I knew he was a very outspoken religious figurehead as well. And I've nothing against it. Not my cup of tea. That's all. You know, nothing wrong with nothing wrong with, you know, beliefs and religion and all that. Everybody certainly has the freedom to practice and have those, but it's not my John at the end of the day. And so when a lot of those books can kind of be, and that was Think and Grow Rich for me. That was Napoleon Hill started to get a little, it felt a little preachy as we got into it a bit. So that's why I kind of, you know, I'm not itching to pick up the next, you know, Maxwell book. Right? Yeah, that one, yeah. Think and Grow Rich gets a little, you know, I'd say the first third to half of it is fine, but it then feels a little preachy, and again, to each their own. To each their own. Not my cup of tea. It's not my can of pop, right? Case in Blue, thank you for the follow. Man, one day there'll be a Pink Era crossover there. One day. Look at that. You guys got so much more out of me. If I was still doing this in Zone 20, I'd have been offline 5 minutes ago. But instead, we're good. Yeah, right. Like if that's someone's belief system and it helps them, by all means, cool. Great. You know, just not mine. But I also have different beliefs and other stuff that other people would probably be like, that's a little weird. Happens. You know. No char yet. Fly, I got actually so no Charmander yet, but I did get this guy or this gal right here. As well as this fella right here. The religious topic for the other bands. All good. All good. We just vibe. We're just vibing and talking. What else was on my wife has like a, oh God. What was that? Okay. It was just the frame settling. Want to hear a story to make you feel better about losing your book? Sure. Low-key built like a Mega Starmie? Low-key, maybe. Low-key, I'm kind of built like a XL Pumpkaboo. Hey, thank you, Josh. Yeah, we got Shiny Hawlucha, Shiny Alpha Hawlucha, Shiny Alpha Starmie. Got another I did get another Charmander for what it's worth. For what it's worth, I did get this Charmander that is now a Charmeleon tonight. I did get this as well. We phased quite a few times this evening. Nah, not back to the honey hole. We're gonna finish up this around the world and call it a night. I am tired. XL Pump is crazy. I don't even need to check that Hawlucha anymore. I already got it. I won. I won that one. My brother started collecting when it all came out. All 4 of his boys played for years. When he moved out to Washington, he left his whole collection behind. Oh, no. Oh, is that Alpha Froakie? Oh, that's Alpha Froakie. I haven't seen an Alpha Froakie. That's fire. That's fire. I just want an Alpha Froakie. I don't care that it's not shiny. I just wanted an Alpha Froakie. That's a big-ass frog. Look at that. That's a huge frog. Stream of the religious parents burned everything. Now worth probably $250,000. Yup, I'm sure. I believe that. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm the reason someone has a base Charizard in their sock drawer. Man, I missed my original collection. Oh, no. I was very fortunate to still be able to find my base Charizard back when my mom was alive. We went through her house and found one of my old binders. Got it graded. Came back at an 8. Not too bad. Not too bad after sitting in a binder in an attic unsleeved for years. Decades, actually. I am getting earth-powered to hell and back. Stop. I'm gonna white out. Goodness gracious. Get me out of there. Get me out of there. All right, Mance. How are these Bagon looking? Normal. Not shiny. All right, let's go check out these dragons. And then we'll go roll on over to go see how the Drampa's doing. Hey, appreciate it, Hermit. Hope you have a good Thanksgiving. Thanks for the hangs tonight, man. Noiver, Noibat. Alright. We'll just let this day-night cycle go real quick. As I enjoy a slice of cake. Nothing over there. Let's go to 19. Check on the Drampa. Oh, that's so cute. That's adorable. I love that. That's a very wholesome story. Hey, have a good night, Woodland. Appreciate you hanging out, buddy. We're going to wrap things up here shortly anyways. We're going to do one more check on Zone 20. See where we go. And then after a long night of good hangs, good conversation, and good shinies, I also will be calling it an evening. For I am a tired little guy. Couple Roserades, Squirtle, not shiny. On it now, one more shiny. Not, you know what? Let's go do Lysander Labs just to write it off. I'm not doing the sewers tonight. Sewers annoy me. But I'll do a quick Lysander Labs run through. If there's another place that I can cash in some luck on, I would like it to be here. I don't think there's a missable shiny in here. They're all good to have, none of which do I currently have. Matang. Nope, neither are you. Alright, it's okay. Because there's still another spot that we can go to. Ow! How did you thunderbolt me through a teleporter, asshole? Ooh, Alpha Noivern. That's a first. I don't think I've seen that one be Alpha. Sword, sword, sword. None of that. All right. That is gonna be it for me tonight, kids. Almost 130 hours in. Look at us go. Big stream tonight. Had some good pulls, had some good shinies, had some good conversations as well. Certainly always appreciate everybody's time. Thank you guys for spending your evening with me. I hope if you do celebrate or observe the holiday, you have a good holiday tomorrow. Hey, absolutely. Good Soup. I appreciate you hopping out of the lurk. I will also encourage anybody. I'm always open to have a good conversation at the end of the day, too. But I certainly hope if you guys celebrate the holiday, you have a good one. If you don't celebrate the holiday, you're not looking forward to the holiday, I hope you enjoy your Thursday to the best of your ability. I should be live again tomorrow evening, 8 o'clock-ish or so. We'll keep things on rolling over here. But in the meantime, hope you guys have a great rest of your evening. Be great, do great, kiss your loved ones, eat your vegetables, eat your loved ones, kiss your vegetables, and I will talk to you guys all tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody.